Imagine waking up to the thrill of a hard-fought victory that leaves fans buzzing and critics scratching their heads. Welcome to the latest Packers inbox, where emotions run high over a gritty win against the Cardinals. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a triumph worth celebrating, or just another close call in a season full of near misses? If you're a Packers fan, you already know the answer. But let's dive deeper into what went down. As shared by readers from across the country. And this is the part most people miss. The small details that turned a potential disaster into a decisive edge. Hey there, Jerry from Rockford, Illinois. Kicking things off with a morning greeting and a serious query. You've pointed out that after reviewing the All-22 film, that's the detailed coach's view of the entire field, by the way, breaking down every play for strategy insights. Micah Parsons stands out as a dominant force at middle linebacker. You're convinced the trade that cost 2 first-round picks was money well spent. And you believe he's about to revolutionize the NFC North division. What do we think about that? Well, Jerry, you've seen us throw a ton of veteran player names at Spoff and me over the years, suggesting trades for big-name talent. But Micah Parsons? He's the one we've been waiting for. Check out his profile here. https://www.packers.com/Parsons. He's the real deal. Bill from San Antonio, Texas chimes in with an observation. It looks like Parsons has already racked up 2 crucial sacks that saved the game. First, against Dallas, then Arizona. You want your star players to shine when it counts, and Parsons thrives in those high-stakes moments, becoming even more effective as the clock ticks down. He's truly a unique talent. Jeremy from Rendon, Texas, notices a gap in yesterday's inbox. No shout-out to Quay Walker, who delivered one of his strongest performances yet. You mentioned that even Edgerrin Cooper seemed more energized, and overall, it's a solid victory, especially against a team like the Cardinals that had you on edge. It feels like the Packers' motto this season is, they just make things hard for themselves, right? And you're wondering why head coach Jeff Hafley isn't dialing up the aggressive defense like last year. Any insights? Spoff could probably pen a novel after every game, but hey, the guy needs some rest. You're spot on about Walker and Edgerrin Cooper. Profile, https://www.packers.com/team/Edgerrin Cooper. Turning in stellar efforts. On the attacking style, Walker played a key role in the pass rush strategy, tallying 3 quarterback hits, 1.5 sacks, and a team-leading 9 tackles. As Matt LaFleur put it, Walker's having a hell of a year while calling the shots for Hafley's unit. He's the epitome of what you expect from a middle linebacker. Versatile, tough, and always in the right place. Dave from Waterford, Ohio, weighs in with perspective. Maybe our defense hasn't met expectations, but looking at how teams like Dallas, top-ranked offense, and the Bengals, with Joe Flacco under center, stacked up, it's clear those are powerhouse attacks. The defense acknowledges the need for improvement. Xavier McKinney, check him out. https://www.packers.com/teamplayersroster/Xavier McKinney. Bluntly stated post-game, we for damn sure can't do this against good teams because it's not going to work. I totally get that. The locker room and fans have sky-high hopes this year. But here's what's truly frightening, in a good way. Despite that, the Packers boast one of the NFL's elite defenses, especially in limiting yards per pass and run play. The exciting part? This group is eager to elevate their game even further. Bruce from Lakewood, Colorado enjoyed the rapid reaction piece. Link https://www.packers.com/news/rapid reaction Packers big 4th down call center message week 7 2025 and draws a parallel to the movie Hoosiers, where Coach Norman Dale's bold play call near the end inspires his team. You love seeing a coach like Matt LaFleur stand by his players. Great read, right? Absolutely, Bruce. Coaches prep their squads, but in the end, it's the players who execute. Jordan Love, profile https://packers.com, players roster Jordan Love, and the offense craved that chance, and LaFleur had faith in them. They seized it and delivered. Jeff from Belen, New Mexico, admits he didn't watch the game live, but followed along, and he saw it as a fantastic, if messy, triumph. A resilient win. The Packers weren't at their peak, but that's football for you. Things rarely go perfectly. He's baffled by the negativity, like the team lost. Sure, they need to improve, just like everyone else. Josh Jacobs, profile https:/packers.com/team/players-roster/Josh Jacobs, echoed that in his post-game comments, noting how games like this slipped away last season. Teams must battle hard for wins early in the year while honing their skills. Nobody wants a blowout more than I do. Hello, Monday mornings. But a win is a win, and that's golden. Jack from Chicago, Illinois, feels for those who can't appreciate the victories because they're not flawless. There were frustrating elements, especially against tough opponents, like the Lions or Bears. But plenty of positives. Clean special teams, a strong end-of-half drive, Jordan Love avoiding major mistakes, and a key defensive fumble recovery for points. He references past seasons where big wins didn't lead to championships due to unresolved flaws. It's about fixing issues and peaking when it matters most. Chris from Waukesha, Wisconsin, counters the bad team narrative for the Packers' 2-4 start, now 3-4 with a narrow loss margin. They've lost close games by just 13 combined points. If you're looking for a truly struggling squad, he quips, check out the red and white animal team in the state capital. Joking aside, the win underscores the importance of closing out games. Minus that Browns blunder, they've done just that this season. Linda from Portage, Wisconsin, questions when the hip drop tackle became a penalty. It happened in Glendale, and while it's been finable for years, this was her first flag on it. She argues it seems unfair to penalise a defender sacking the quarterback in the pocket, believing the rule aims to prevent unsafe drags in the open field. The league plans stricter enforcement, but it's still a hot topic. Dave from King Ferry, New York, greets Mike and hopes he's rested. While the fourth quarter touchdown was great, he calls the half-ending drive the real game winner. A quick 2-play scoring march in 7 seconds. Backup kicker Lucas Havrassik's 61-yard field goal sealed it. If it were only a 1-point lead, Arizona could have tied with a field goal. You're right, Dave. The turning point felt like Havrassik's boost and Rashawn Gary's strip sack of Jacoby Brissett early in the third, swinging 10 points after Jacob scored. All three phases rallied together. Paul from Franklin, WI, asks about the two solid kickers. With Lucas Havrassik handling things so well, does Brandon McManus, profile https://www.packersroster Brandon McManus, have a future here? Is he likely to be released? Hold on, Paul. McManus is still the starter, with huge props for lifting the kicking game last year. But Havrassik's success makes you wonder if the Packers could trade or swap picks for him. It's an intriguing dilemma. Bill from Fort Worth, Texas, jokes that if Havrassik's NFL stint doesn't pan out, he should sub in Wisconsin classrooms. No more buying his own beers here. Fingers crossed for Havrassik's long career, but he'll forever be a Packers legend for his short burst of magic. Betty from Peachtree City, Georgia, quips about Cousins subs launching a super sub sandwich. She'll show herself out. That's hilarious, Betty. Perfect marketing tie-in. Steve from Hilton Head Island, SC, is impressed with Colby Wooden's performance. Strong run stopping with tackles for loss and solid pass rush push. Could he be the next Kenny Clark? The Packers are hoping Wooden lives up to his 2023 fourth-round potential. He's more impactful now, penetrating the backfield. Parsons even credited Wooden's interior pressure for his rushes. Wooden's growth as a run stopper and Devontae Wyatt's pass rushing, profile https://development/profile Devontae Wyatt, have allowed Clark's departure to be seamless. Jennifer from Middleton YI compliments Wes on humanizing football, and asks for insights into the position coach's reactions upon learning their players were delayed in Green Bay. Was Wes en route? She imagines the coaches pacing hotels during those 5 hours. Wes was already in Phoenix when the second plane delay was discovered. He didn't encounter coaches before the game, but it was tough. Jacobs mentioned the mental and physical toll, especially after his calf tweak the day prior. He kept loose with tarmac walks and stretches. Daniel from Monroe, IA, discusses kicking strategy. After Arizona's touchdown, their kicker went for a touchback, kicking into the end zone for automatic possession at the 25, giving Packers the ball at their 35. Returning it might have burned clock, negating a field goal. After the Packers touchdown, they did the same. He questions the choice to shorten the field. LaFleur told Spoff it wasn't intentional. Havrasik just overdid the power. JMS from Harrisburg, SD. Wonders if Aaron Rodgers could spy on the Packers' offense for Pittsburgh, relaying info to their defense. Enough time? Rodgers will be busy with his own tablet and play calling. It's been 3 years since he left Green Bay, an NFL eternity. Only 13 players remain from his 2022 roster. He might offer some tips on LaFleur's schemes, but not much else. Shane from Philadelphia, PA, worries about Rodgers exploiting Packers' offsides penalties for free plays. Hopefully, practice emphasizes discipline. Link https:/www.packers.com/Packers penalty problem hasn't gone away. Definitely a focus, given the tape. JR from East Moline, Anissa, asks about the Harrison non-fumble amidst family arguments. Was it an illegal move or bang-bang call? It looked like catch and fumble to him. No catch was completed. Straightforward ruling. Ray from Phoenix, Arizona, thanks for the pep rally meetup. Sorry for the margarita haze. And questions why Carrington Valentine, profile, https:/www.packers.com/team/players roster, only got 3 snaps despite secondary struggles. He shines when in. Pleasure meeting you, Ray. Great turnout. The Packers are working to feature Valentine more, but he's behind Quay Nixon and Nate Hobbs at corner. Nixon and Hobbs profiles, https:/www.packers.com/players roster/Quay Nixon and team players roster/Nate Hobbs. Both played through injuries, limiting his snaps. Rich from Sierra Vista, Arizona, thanks for the early Packers Everywhere tip. It was fun with super friendly fans. At State Farm Stadium, he spotted empty seats, rare at Lambeau. Seen that elsewhere? More chances to dominate crowds. Packers fans were electric, like Ray's group. The Go Pack Go chant on the final play was massive, even if not fully televised. Brissett noted Arizona used silent counts most of the game. It truly felt like Lambeau on the road. Kyle from St. Charles, Missouri, calls out fans with negative lenses. It's exhausting. He won't claim the Packers dominated a debatable weaker team, but they secured a win despite flaws. Huge deal, especially that nail-biting final 2-32. He'll take 4-1-1 and North leadership over losing. Excited for Sunday Night Football. We all are. Enjoy your Tuesday. What do you think, Packers faithful? Is Micah Parsons already justifying that massive trade, or do you see room for debate? Should the Packers embrace more attacking defense, or is their current style working? And let's get controversial. Was this win a sign of resilience or a warning of deeper issues? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Agree, disagree, or share your own takes. We'd love to hear from you.